Hey guys, welcome to the Mia Show. My name is Nehemiah Advance. So this is the episode that you've all been waiting for. LGBT plus talk with Mia. My name is Nehemiah Advance and I am your host for the Mia Show. So our guest is here, right? Ooh. And I hope we're all excited because I am excited. So darling, I'm not going to mention your name at all. So please tell us who you are.
Oh, thank you for having me and hello to the viewers at home. Actually, this is Thulie Vee Vuma, a radio presenter and a transgender woman as well. And I'm also an activist for hashtag Black Drag Magic that was founded by Ubelinda Kakambakafasi. And I'm also a makeup artist. Yeah.
You are? Oh, I can see by the face that you are a makeup artist. Because earlier on, there was someone saying, oh my God, I didn't put eyeliner. I was like, calm down, Thulie's coming. So tell us like a little bit. You say you're transgender, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell from where I'm standing. I don't know if other people could tell. So tell us the journey with the transition.
Oh, actually the journey has been like so good so far. Everything have like worked accordingly the way I wanted to work. So for me, I wouldn't say like I've struggled to become a woman. Like actually everything was just there. Yeah, everything was just there. It was just me being able to be the person that I wanted to be at that time. So coming to be a trans, it actually like took a long. But we're here now, so I wouldn't say in Dioba it actually like took me some time. No, it didn't. But actually, I'm just glad in Dioba I'm here and.
Okay, so let's talk about. You said everything was there.
Yeah.
When you talk about being trans, I think the one thing everybody's struggling with is become beautiful and looks halfway Beyonce looks like. I mean, that's the way everybody want to look like. And you look very beautiful, and I don't think you are trying too much to, like you say, everything was there. So what do you mean when you say everything was there?
When I say that everything was there, it basically means that everything, I'm like every tool for me to become the person that I wanted to be was actually there. It's just that I didn't know anything about the spaces, where to go, who to refer to, and who to consult for me to get like the hormones and everything.
So talk about the hormones. So when did you start taking the hormones? And how long do you start seeing the change?
Oh, actually I started taking hormones by the COVID, which was on 2020, right? Yeah.
2019?
Yeah, 2020. I think I started 2020, early August. Okay. So yeah, and it actually, it felt like some kind of weird at some point, but coming through with it, going with it, I'd actually like enjoy the features and everything that was growing like in me, and I was like, oh, okay,
this is happening.
Actually what I want. This is actually what I want, and it actually like boom, like within a year, and I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting this, but this is exactly what I wanted.
So when it comes to trans and seeing things that I want to see, most of people think if you're trans, you need to do a sexy change.
Yes.
What is your take on a sexy change? And are you going to do a sexy change as time goes?
Okay, thank you for that question. I think that's one thing that our communities struggle with, where people don't know, okay, did she do the fully surgery? Like, did she transition, like fully transition? When I mean like fully transition, it means, it basically means that did you go for surgery or not? So for my, I didn't go for surgery yet. I didn't go for surgery yet, but one thing I did, it actually, I'm on hormones for a period of 5 years. After a period of 5 years, that's where you can do your surgery if you wanna continue with the surgery. For me, I haven't done that. So yeah, this is actually my 3rd year being on hormones. Okay,
so you still have to answer me what do you think about the sex change, but however, we'll be back after the break. back. If you're still watching The Mia Show, I'm your host. So today we are talking to Thulie Vee Vuma. So Thulie work at the radio 7441 FM. So if you want to listen to her every Friday 7 o'clock p.m. to 8, right?
To 9.
To 9, yeah. So if you want to listen, please listen to Thulie. So if you want to also get hold of us, please go to Facebook, The Mia Show, on YouTube, which is maybe that's where you are watching this right now, The Mia Show, Twitter, The Mia One, Instagram, The Mia Show. And if you want to talk to Thulie on social media, where do they get you?
Actually, you can get me on Instagram as Thulie Vee Vuma, and even on TikTok, Thulie Vee Vuma, Twitter, Thulie Vee Vuma, and as well on Facebook at Thulie Vee Vuma.
And we should do a TikTok before we leave.
We should do that. Why not?
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so before the break, Thulie was about to explain about a sexy change, what she thinks about it. So go ahead.
Thank you for that question. And I think for me, a sex change, it actually like it's within you.
Yeah.
If ever you want to do it or you don't want to do it. For me, I feel like whoever who's on hormones, whoever who's transitioning to become a woman or a man, it actually depends to you whether you want to do the sex change or not. It's actually within you. If you ever if you're comfortable enough to do it, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? It's your body. Definitely someone must do it. Yeah.
So you said after 5 years, that's the waiting period until you make a decision to do it. So what's going on with that? You see, like when you say after 5 years, that's where you, so are you on 5-year period waiting to do a sex change, or you can switch another 5 years to say, okay, I'm going to do another 5 years, or that's the only chance we have?
Oh, okay, thank you for that. Actually, the waiting period is not like you on the waiting period to do the sex change, but that's where you fully transition. Do you get my point? Yes. Do you get my point? That's where you fully transition with the hormones, not to the sex change. Yes, not to the sex change. If ever you wanna do the sex change, you have to wait. You have to be on hormones 5 years fully. Then that's when you can transition.
So far, what is your experience amongst like trans health?
Oh, actually, it has been like so wonderful to me. I don't want to lie, because like two of my friends who are trans as well, they've been saying like, oh no, I have like these nausea early in the morning, I have these moods. And for me, I don't want to lie, I haven't got any.
Okay, so you haven't any mood swing?
No, any like side effects, nothing at all. So nothing at all.
Yours is just...
It's just normal, like everything is working accordingly.
So let's talk about your voice change. There's a voice training, right? I think there's some people who say, oh, I'm going for voice training. Have you gone through that?
Oh, not at all.
I need to sound like
not
female.
At all. Not at all. I don't want to lie. For me, like I'm just on hormones. That's it. I go to my doctor, take my hormones, come back home. That's it.
Oh,
yeah.
So let's talk about when it comes to sexual understanding, which is a relationship. I like to call it sexual understanding because we don't want to ask, are you in a relationship? Because sometimes it's just an understanding.
Obviously.
So how are you with the sexual understanding?
Actually, when it comes to that, everything is working accordingly.
Okay, you are understanding sexually with someone?
Yes. Okay. I do that.
So when it comes to people that fantasize trans women, how is your experience that side? Do you get somebody who's like, I just want to say if it's fully or...
Oh, actually, you just put him on an awkward position. But I have to answer that. But it's fine. Actually, hey, I get a lot of that. I get a lot of that because, you know, people outside, they just have this stereotype mind, the back of their mind, but then it's fine. Yeah, actually, yeah, people, they're like that, man. They're like that because, you know, when you met someone, you tell them, okay, this is who I am. This is Thulie. They'll be like, oh, really? I don't believe that. Can we prove it? You know? Yeah, those kind of vibes, man.
But have you ever been in this situation where you had to prove it?
Not at all.
Or you decided that,
you know, for me, I don't want to lie. For me, I'm always this person who's like, it's either you take what I said, what I'm saying, what I said now, or else. That's it.
So we are going for a break, but first there's a question I want to think about. What is your biggest achievement so far with transitioning, right? So after the break, we are getting to that question. Also, there's Amelia. We have Amelia in the building.
Ooh,
so Amelia is coming from the LGBTI health division. So she's here to tell us about PrEP, injectable PrEP versus oral PrEP, or she's about to tell us both. So guys, stick around. She's gonna give us everything. Also, there's a study called Purpose 1 for young girls to prevent themselves from getting HIV. Still a research. Amelia's gonna give us everything about it. There's injectable PrEP that Amelia's going to talk about it. So please stick around. And Thulie, she's going to tell us her journey with PrEP, right?
Stunning.
After the break, stick around. Welcome back, guys. We are still here sitting with Thulie Vee
Vuma.
Right? You know, there's something I always say, Thulie Visas. I don't know where the name.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I need to say that. Okay, so guys, if you want to know more about Thulie, because this is like segment with her, so please catch Thulie every Friday from 7 to 9.
Yeah.
At 7441 FM, right?
Perfect.
She will always be there, so please join her. And I was actually listening, cooking yesterday. It was really nice.
I just mentioned your name yesterday. I did.
Yes. I think my frequency had an issue. Keep saying pause replying.
Is it? Oh.
I was listening. But then my fiance comes to make a baby. Okay, so before the break, we talk about your biggest achievement when it comes to transitioning. Let's talk about that. Tell us more.
When it comes to that, it's actually like a big, and actually a good thing for me. When I mean like actually a good thing, because everything is just working accordingly, the way I was expecting it, the way the like hormones responded to my body. It actually didn't take much. Within a year now, I was this person or be more feminine, and I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting this like within such a short short period of time. But the way it responded, it actually like gave me confidence to be the person that I am today, like to be Thulie that I always wanted to be. So for me, it actually responded so good. And when I mean that, it basically means that I would advise abantu, whoever who's at home in if ever you feel like you are just trapped in a body that you don't belong in, why not?
Or you don't feel comfortable.
You don't feel comfortable in. Why not go out there, find information? You can even ask me, but how did all this happen and all that?
On her Facebook, Thulie Vee Vuma.
Yes.
You ask her. And another question. This is the question I always ask myself. When you are trans, is it important to learn how to put makeup and designing your own outfit? Because I've been stalking you. I do not think, because some of the design I haven't seen them anyway, but I see wearing. Is it important to know how to put makeup and to design your own clothes?
I feel like for me, I'm not putting like any effort any of my clothes. I just go in my closet, pop this, take this, and just combine whatever I have and shiguja it at some point. Boom. Make it voila. I mean, I'm a makeup artist. Definitely, I do my makeup. This is just a minor. So
I just want you to say, this is not a closing, but one thing will you say to a trans, it's somebody who's trans who wants to starting hormones right now, but I don't know what to expect, where to start. What do you say based on be a trans? Even it could be a trans man and trans woman.
Actually, I think that's one thing we have to actually like talk more about it, and actually like to go out there and voice it out to our communities. And you know what, like most people, when it comes to our communities, they don't know, like these things of being on hormones, transitioning and all that. I think the first thing that you need to do is to do your research first, and see the side effects and the whatever.
The side effects and what the goods and the advantages
and the bads, all that. I think it actually starts there. That's where you can know, oh, okay, maybe I can maybe like do this side, I can dwell more on this side. So I think it actually starts there. So if ever when you're at home, just making sure in Dioba you want to transition and all that, just find information or whatever person that you can maybe talk to and get an advice in just make sure you do your research first.
As much as somebody will want to start about taking hormones, right? There'll be negative, there'll be people say positive things. What would be the person expect, and how do they deal with the community, me coming as a trans? Because there's so many things happening.
Obviously.
I don't think you just you say everything falls. I don't think everything did fall, but there was a challenge back then. So what do you say to someone who's starting on that journey?
I feel like for me, I didn't get let me talk for me. I didn't get much of those communities in Dioba where people start to ask, hey bro, what's happening with you, because I've always been Thulie, who's always on putting a bra and all that. So people were they didn't notice in Dioba, oh okay, what's happening?
Something's changing. Okay. So this is a closing question. Your last word when it comes to health, youth and community, what is your take on that? What's your last advice to our community people?
Actually, I would say to our communities, I think this is a safe space. I feel like this is a safe space.
This is a safe space, honey.
Yeah, I feel like this is a safe space.
It never gets safer than this.
I mean, this is a safe space, and I feel like as a communities, we don't have to judge people of who they are, how they look like, and all that. I feel like we just need to educate ourselves and to just get more information about whatever a person is going through and judge based on that. Because as we growing up, we know we different, we are unique, some are not, and all that. I feel like we need to educate ourselves about people about just general
things.
Yes, general things. And
and when it comes to HIV prevention or treatment, what's your take on that? Because right now people on Thursday it was World AIDS Day, and today, so what's your take on World AIDS Day?
And thank you for that question. I feel like people just need to get out there and find out more. And there's this pill called PrEP. If you know, yes, there's this pill called PrEP. So you can actually find more information about it. You can actually contact me as well at Thulie Vee Vuma on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well.
TikTok,
yes. Just find more information, and I would advise people to go to be on PrEP because it's actually good and very important. And it prevents HIV from you it prevents you from getting HIV. Just make sure in Dioba you get the information, and you can even go to Hortiscale. That's where you can get more information about PrEP.
And I think you could get hold of Thulie Vee Vuma to get all the information. And also, if you're HIV positive, you need to take your treatment, your ARTS very well, same time every day, so that you won't transmit the infection from somebody else. And remember, the hashtag for today is Trans Health Matters. Please love yourself, love the person next to you. Next, we have Amelia Mufeki. She's going to tell us about injectable PrEP and oral PrEP. Welcome back, guys. My name is Nehemiah. I'm your host. So if you're still watching this episode, please thank you very much. You are so patient and I love you. And if you watched all Thulie's episode, which we had a good time. And if you have question about transitioning and if you want to know, I'm sure you've done something. So now we are going into health. Yes. Yeah, right. We are talking prevention and treatment. Please welcome Amelia.
Yes. Hello guys. Thank you for listening. My name is Amelia Mfiki, the Community Liaison Officer at Desmond Tutu Health Foundation, the LGBT Health Division at Grooteskier J52. Thank you.
Yeah, so tell us, what is LGBT Health Division at the Desmond Tutu Health Foundation?
All right. So you guys have known us as the initially men's division, and we moved to key populations. Recently we sat down and we rethought about our branding and the label. Now, because we've been doing studies around not all the key pops persons, but the LGBT, particularly the MSM and trans persons. So we agreed with our partners that we need to change our name to be the LGBT Health Division.
Okay, so since you guys have changed your name 2 times, was there any bad feedback on name changing? Also, do you guys think of you might change it again soon?
So because most of you will know K-pop moves with times. So we are the LGBT, meaning we moves with times. So if something changed, because we need to be relevant and in touch with the reality of what is happening out there, we might change, but at this stage we are LGBT Health Division. Thank you.
You also made me mention about PrEP. What is PrEP?
So PrEP, there's a language out there to say PrEP is about taking medicines for you not to take medication. PrEP is a medication that you take to prevent you from contracting HIV. It is the antiretrovirals, but they are made to prevent you from getting the HIV. Similar to antiretrovirals, but now if you are taking the antiretrovirals as treatment, they are suppressing the virus from progressing in your body. Yes.
So I mean, can you tell us about a long-acting PrEP, long-acting injectable PrEP?
Yes. So let me start with the PrEP itself. As the LGBT Health Division, we have done the study around the oral PrEP, which you take as a pill. But now, because we're research and we always look at the new developments around HIV prevention, then we did a study around the injectable PrEP, which the person was coming to our site and get the medication, the injection actually, every 2nd month. And now we have moved, because we've seen that the injectable PrEP is working. Now we've moved, and now we are currently recruiting people for the injectable PrEP that one can get every 6 months. The thing that we look at, the reason why we enroll people in the 6 months is because we see the opportunity and we see the benefits of taking the injection every 6 months. Within the 6 months, we are recruiting people that are HIV negative, men who have sex with men, transgender women, and men this time. But listen to this, the trans man has to be gay and HIV negative and not have been on PrEP for the last 3 weeks.
So when you say a trans man have to be gay, explain that.
The trans man is a person assigned female at birth and became the trans man, but now having interest of sexual intercourse to other men.
So this is a trans man which is gay.
Yes. Yes,
that makes sense. I mean, so is there anything that I want to add on that?
Yes, so for you to be part of the study, you need to be MSM, trans women or trans men, and you need to have sex with more than 2 partners, sometimes not using condom. And we are encouraging everyone who's around within the city of Cape Town to come at Grooteskier J52 or talk to us. It's either on our social media Facebook page, LGBT Health Division, or you get my number 060821 8757.
And as you speak, the number should be at the bottom.
Yes.
Right. Who can access your health? Also, I wanted to know with age, do you guys require a certain age or anyone could come and get the health?
At this stage, anyone who is at 18 years and above. We are talking to our ethics to check if we can also enroll the 16 years from 16 years. And for now, it's 18 and above. Also, I want to mention that by early next year, we'll be enrolling the young girls from 18 and up on the injectable PrEP for every 6 months. We are calling the study the Purpose 2 for MSM and trans, and Purpose 1 for young girls.
Okay, so we're just going to take a 5-minute break, and when we're coming back, we are going to talk about what is safe space and where can people, how can one join a safe space. This is the Mia Show. You still with us?
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome guys, if you still are watching us, thank you very much. Once again, we are still sitting with Amelia Mufiki talking about injectable PrEP, which is a long-lasting one, and oral PrEP, which you have to take every day. So right now, remember before we go to the break, we ask Amelia about what is safe space. So she's going to tell us. Are you ready?
So thank you once again for having me here. The safe space is the concept that we use for LGBT persons that are meeting in different communities to discuss their issues and come up with possible solutions. Currently, we had safe spaces in different areas across Cape Town, from Fishhook side up until Paarl. And I'm happy and proud to say most of the safe spaces have moved and developed to be the NPOs. They are registered, and some are already getting the funding, like Zonwabele and other safe spaces. But now we encourage people to join the safe space because it's where you share about your challenges and how communities are treating us and how do we support each other. That is the space where you share about your personal life when you feel like sharing, and you get supported from the people in your community and your peers. So, we also encourage anyone who feels that is part of the LGBT. I want to mention the plus part. We are the LGBTQIA plus community. Plus involve and include the families. Plus include the individuals that thinks otherwise of the LGBT persons. Please come and join us and support our safe spaces and the person that you live with. If you have a child who feels or who you think is an LGBT person, support the person. Do not ask the question. Ask the question of understanding instead of the discriminating and the stigma questions, so that we can meet each other halfway. We also understand that this is not a space where we can understand each other, but let's have the conversation. This is the reason why we have the safe spaces. I also want to talk about our community advisory board. We have a community advisory board as the LGBT health division, where we invite different organizations to be part of advisory. The idea is to have organizations and stakeholders that are within our catchment area, which is City of Cape Town, to make sure that they advise us on the best practice to implement and enroll participants on the studies. We also want to have the voice of the LGBT persons within our advisory board, so that we can be relevant and be advised on the best practice. Yes.
So CAB, that stands for?
So we have two CAB. We have CAB for Community Advisory Board. We also have CAB for as injectable PrEP, which is the cabotegravir that we just spoke about, which is a long-acting drug. Also, we are encouraging the public health care to find a way to change the stationery, the locator form at the health facility. We need the locator form to be talking to the LGBT persons. We need the locator form, the data, you know, when you get to the facility, you are asked if you're a male or female. Now, where do I, as a trans person, or I, as a lesbian, say I'm not the female, I'm not the male, I am the lesbian? Because what we see later on the statistics, we will see that the province has serviced the number of the key population. And the question that we ask as communities is, where do you see this? Where did you get this information? Because in your facility, you are not asking me if I'm trans, like
you didn't tell me how to describe myself best. That totally makes sense. Please come to us, and whenever you see the LGBT person, particularly the young ones,
particularly the young, say you're 15, 16, or even the 12-year-olds. Find a way to support the person, because particularly the religious group or the religious sector, people feel like it's ungodly for you to be trans or for you to be gay.
And also, we are not judging.
And we are saying we are from the same God. If you pray God made me to be who I am today, I thank you.
I think that's all. So also, if you feel like you're still young, you need a guardian. So you need to talk to your guardian to contact Amelia. So on Facebook page, which is LGBT plus health division, they could send a message, set up appointment, and they could come and see where the way forward goes. Also, I don't think Amelia wanna take somebody's kid and start talking to them without their guardian. Very important.
The last part. Purpose 2, purpose 2, purpose 2. Purpose 2, as I said, we are looking for MSM, men who have sex with men, not just MSM. Our deal is around sex. If you are having sex with a man,
sexual active,
yes, or transgender woman or men, please come to our unit, talk to me, because we are doing the injectable study. You're getting the injection every 6 months. We do call you for safety. You come in on site for safety visit. We also call you to check how are you, and if you feel like unwell or you need to see a doctor or a nurse, we invite you to come on site anytime when you feel like you need to consult with a doctor or a nurse. Also, by next year we'll be recruiting for Purpose 1, which is the same study, injectable PrEP, every 6 months for young girls. If you have an organization that is working with young girls, please talk to me. Thank you.
And also, do you have a website where people could read about the study before they come? For now, we spoke about DMing you guys.
For now, I'll be encouraging people to look at our LGBT Health Division Facebook page. That's where we have this conversation.
So the link is also there.
The link is there.
Literally. So you need to send them a message, LGBT plus Health Division. They will send. If you don't remember, that's just the name below, The Mia Show. Send us an email. Facebook, The Mia Show. Twitter, The Mia One. TikTok, The Mia Show. You could just do a video, tag us. We'll make sure Amelia and the team get a hold of it. And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I really appreciate this.
Show.
Come. And also I want to thank Thulie Vee Vuma for coming here, right? And if you have more questions for Thulie, catch her every Friday 7 to 9 on 7441 FM. She'll be right there. She'll give you, like, it's Friday, guys. It's a jam. It is a jam. All music mixed. She'll give you all Xhosa and all English, everything that you want to know about that, literally. And even catch me on my TikTok every day, it's at 24/7, honey. I'll be talking to you. Like, I'll be like, guy, I am yours. And also you can call me, not at night, but during the day, 073-6455-288. Thank you so much for coming. And also I want to thank Main Studio for giving us their space.
Thank you, guys.
This is amazing. I love you. Stay safe. And this conversation is hashtag Trans Health Matter. Take care of yourself, take care of the next person. Always take PrEP, like Amelia said, take PrEP to prevent you from taking treatment. Right? That's the conversation. So keep going, keep taking, look after the person next to you that shall look after you. I love you. My name is Nehemia Vance. Thank you.